Hello, Brother Terry. This is Jerry. It's kind of weird. I've never done this before. But anyway, I wanted to wish you a happy Pastor's Day, or month, I should say. You've really, I don't even know where to begin. I was supposed to keep this to 2 minutes, but, you know, uh, you've been so much to me. I can't even begin to explain how much you mean to me, and what you've done in my life just is astounding. It really is. I think I'm where I am today because of your guidance, and I will love you for that for eternity. Uh, it's astounding. You and Rowena are just amazing people, and if anything, I wish you all the success that you can possibly garner. Just hang on to the Lord, and just keep him in your heart always, and listen to the Holy Spirit, because he will guide you. He will direct you in everything you do. Don't do anything unless you clear it with the Lord first. And again, I just want to say thank you for everything you've done, and God bless you. I love you, brother. Thank you.
Hi, Pastor Terry. I'm so glad that I joined the church, or my family joined the church. Um, I'm glad that, or very appreciative of all the things that you and your family has done for my family. Words can't express. I'm so glad God led me to y'all through Justin, because I was told about y'all, and I'm like, no, Venus is too far. That's when y'all were in Venus and everything, and I can't express the gratitude. Words can't express the gratitude I have, and I wouldn't have never thought that I would have joined a Spirit-filled church either, but I did, and I am so grateful for it. I'm so grateful for my church. I just want to thank you for everything you've done, and I'm excited for our new season, as you put it last Sunday. Can't wait. And happy Pastor Appreciation Month.
Hello, Pastor Terry. I'm not very good at this, but I just wanted to let you know that you are a very good pastor, probably the best I've ever had. And I love you, and I want to keep on listening to you preach every Sunday that you're there. You and Brandon are the best. Brandon is a good assistant pastor, and I love him too. I love you both. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you. I love you.
Hey, Pastor. I was going to write a poem. Well, it's actually halfway done, but I decided to do a video, so I'm just going to say, I love you. I love Mama. I love your entire family. I mean, you guys have done nothing but support me since day one when I walked in a one-way church 2 years ago. And I just really appreciate it. And I just want to say thank you for making me be a part of all of your daily adventures and your sheetrock and your bathrooms for Linda and Bill and all of the floor and everything else. I'm just saying, because I wanted to be there, because I know God called me to be your armor bearer. I didn't really know what that existed of when I first was called to do it, but I do know now. And I appreciate you even more. And I hope to be your armor bearer for now and till Kingdom comes. Because that's what I want to be. And that's who I want to be. And I just want to say thank you. I love you. I love your family. I love Amy, Ruben, and Teresa, and Brandon. I love all of you guys because you've always made me feel a part and be a part of your family. And I just want to say thank you. And I love you.
This is Bill and Linda. We're just contacting you this way in order to tell you how much we appreciate you and we love you. And we thank you for being our pastor all those years. And we're looking forward to you guys coming to see us.
Good morning, Pastor Terry. I just want to let you know that I love you and I miss you. And thank you for always being there for me and the kids. Thank you for being such an awesome pastor. Had great times with playing cards, going out to eat, and just hearing the word from you. It never fails. Even when I didn't feel like getting up in the mornings and I went to church, God always gave you the right words I felt like to speak it to exactly me. Now, what I did with those words, I don't know if I always did what I was supposed to do, but I've learned my lesson. So, I hope you have an awesome week, and I miss you, and I'll see you soon. Love you. Bye-bye.
Hey, Pastor, I just want to say thank you for being the man who you are, for just being the leader of this church and everything. My family and me really appreciate everything you've done. You welcomed us as family from day one over 2 years ago. I always thought I didn't know what kind of impression I made on you, but you gave me the opportunity to lead the youth and continue to do my ministry with them. And nobody else will give me the opportunity, but you did, and I appreciate it. Once again, thank you, Pastor Terry, and we love you.
Wow, where do I start? There's so much to say in such a short amount of time. Pastor Terry, I want you to know that I am blessed to have you as my pastor, my spiritual leader, my husband, and my very best friend. I know it's hard for you to sit there and receive all these honors today, and because I know you and you had rather all honor be given to God. But I want you to know that I am very proud of you, and I thank you for answering the call that God placed on your heart and being obedient to what He says to do. Know that times are not always easy, and there are times that you are ready to give up, and I thank you and I thank God that you continue to do what He's called you to do. And I want you to remember what it says in Galatians 6:9. It says, so let's not get tired of doing what is good. At just the right time, we will reap the harvest of blessing if you don't give up. I want you to know I am standing beside you to help you reap that harvest and to help you continue with the call that God has placed on your heart. I love you, sweetheart, and I'm excited to see what God has for you and me and for our One-Way Church family. So don't ever give up. Continue to do what God's called you to do. Love you.
Hey, Pastor Terry. I just wanted to take a minute to say thank you for always teaching me to stay weird for Jesus. We love you,
We love you. Thank you.
We appreciate all that you do. We couldn't ask for a better pastor.
Hey, Dad. I'm just coming on real quick to say that I am blessed, not only that you're my dad, but you're my pastor. And you have been my pastor since I was in children's. You were my pastor in children's, you were my pastor in youth, and now you're my pastor as I'm an adult. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you for teaching me. Thank you for guiding me. I've said this many times. You are a superhero. You have blessed many people and have helped many people, not only in their spiritual walk, but you also know how to heal broken hearts and how to talk to people who are hurting. You also know how to have fun and be a friend. So not only are you my dad, but you're my pastor, you're my friend, you're my superhero, you're somebody who I look up to, and I thank you for everything that you've done in my life and for my family, for being a wonderful grandpa to our kids. I can't express enough gratitude to you about how much you mean to me. I will never be able to explain to you how much I love you and how much I care about you. I know we have our arguments. It's because, unfortunately, I'm just like you. So I know we have our debates and our arguments, but I love you so much, and I thank you so much for everything that you have done in my life, in my kids' life, in my husband's life. I love you, Dad.
Hey, Pastor Terry. I am going to celebrate Throwback Thursday really fast because I don't know if you've realized, but 25 years ago you made a massive difference in at least one little girl's life. When your family is the type that grounds you from church, it tells you where God stands on the ladder of importance. But even in a family like that, I had a children's pastor that made sure no matter what, if I wanted to go to church, I was there. He showed up to pick me up and would take me and take me home religiously. And that base foundation changed my life. It has given me something to fall back on when times have been tough. And it established a relationship to where now I feel like if I need something, I can call you. And that is not something that very many pastors can say, or many people can say about their pastors. So thank you. Thank you for not rebelling against what God called you to do in life, because it does make a difference. It makes a huge difference. And I can attest to that because I have no idea where I would be right now with the things that I've gone through. No clue. No clue where I would be if that little 8-9-year-old girl wasn't given the opportunity to know Christ. So, thank you.
Hey, Pastor Terry. I just want to take a minute to tell you happy Pastor Appreciation Day. I can't thank you enough for all that you've done for me. You are an amazing pastor, an amazing dad. You've impacted my life in such a mighty way. We've prayed a lot together. We've worshiped together. You've taught me so much about the Lord and about Scripture, and you've helped mold me into the godly woman that I am today. And I can't thank you enough for all that we've gone through together, because you didn't have to do that. You did that just because you love me, and I feel the love. I love you. I know that we may not see each other often, but I think about you a lot. And I just can't say enough how much I appreciate you. And I hope that you're extra blessed today and that you have an amazing congregation, you have amazing family, and I'm so blessed to have you in my life. I love you. Bye.
I haven't even started yet and I'm already tearing up, so I'm wearing glasses so you don't see. Pastor Terry, I just wanted to say thank you for being a big part of my life. We walked into the church building at Shady Grove Church in 1998, and I never knew that life would change ever. And I also didn't know that your family would be a big part of my family. Now, thank you for being the best youth pastor, the best pastor, the best father-in-law or dad in my life. You are the greatest grandpa to my kids, and I couldn't have asked for anything better. You have been there spiritually, emotionally, and you've just been there as my dad. And I just want to say thank you for doing what God has called you to do. Because if you hadn't have done what God has called you to do, I wouldn't be the woman or the mom or the associate pastor's wife that I am today without you playing a part that God has called you to do. And I just want to say thank you. And I love you.
Okay, so now it's my turn. So, I'm going to use your words. Since you're so wise in your super, super old age, I thought the best way to show my appreciation to you is to use your wise words. So, here we go. If it wasn't for you, I'd be as lost as a goose in a snowstorm. Yeah. I mean, I remember when I was younger, I didn't really listen to you. You would tell me things, and I would think that you were just making up nonsense. And come to find out, I realize now, as I've gotten older, that if you tell me an alligator gives milk, I should get a flat bucket and lay down on my stomach. Also, there was a time where I just wanted to get all I can all I get, sit on the can and spoil the rest. But you've taught me differently. Also, if it wasn't for you and your wisdom and your instruction as dad and pastor, I'd be broke, busted, disgusted, and can't be trusted. So, Dad, thank you so much for not only just being my dad, but playing two roles, my dad and my pastor. You were my children's pastor, you were my youth pastor, and now you're my pastor. And it's an honor to serve next to you as associate pastor in this ministry. Thank you so much for all that you've done.
Hi, Pastor
Terry, I love you and I miss you so much. I wanted to say thank you for always being there for me. You've witnessed me overcome so many obstacles and go through so many things in my life, and you were always there no matter what I needed. You and Rowena provided me so much comfort in such critical times in my life. Thank you for showing me that it's okay to be myself, because you truly are yourself all the time. Thank you for inspiring me to follow God's plan for my life, no matter if it's scary or not. I don't want to cry, but I just wanted to say thank you. You'll never know the impact that you had on me. And when we moved, it was really, really hard to find a new church because, frankly, no pastor is going to be able to fill your shoes. But I've accepted that, and we have found a church, but it'll never be one way. I gotta get off here before I cry, but I love you and thank you for everything.
Hi guys, I just want to say that I love y'all and I miss y'all. But I also want to say a ginormous thank you to Pastor Terry. You have always been someone that has pushed me to be the better Christian, encouraged me, and just loved. And I'm so thankful for that. You're someone who's made a ginormous impact in my life, and I honestly do not feel like I would be who I am and where I am in life right now if it wouldn't have been for you. And I just, from as far back as I can remember, your church has always felt like home. And whether we left or came back, it was always home. And I definitely feel like that has come from you. I mean, you're so kind-hearted and loving. So the second, anybody walks in, you can just feel that. And I'm so thankful for that. And I mean, I'm so thankful for other people to feel that. I'm so blessed that I have met you and known you and that I do know you. And you're just an amazing person. And I love you so much and really thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything. Honestly, thank you.
Instead of telling them when they're older what they did wrong, let's tell them when they're young what they can do right. Amen. Let's give them the tools and the resources necessary to go out into this world and go against the grain and say, I'm not going to be like you. You're going to be like me. I'm not going to be influenced, but I will be the influencer.
Hey, yo, Pop. I don't even have words. You know me for so long, even when you don't want to know me. I'm a difficult person. So I really don't know what I would have done if you weren't my youth pastor through all those teen years. Between you and Mom and Amy and Ruben, I wouldn't have been able to overcome everything that I did all those years. I think God knew the trials I was going to face in my life, and He put you in my life the time that I needed to be taught how to cling to Him. You really taught me important lessons that have carried me through my entire life. I don't know where I would be without you through the jokes, the pranks, through the lectures. We didn't always see eye to eye, but I always knew that I had you in my corner. Thank you. I'm not doing this. I love you so much. Just thank you for everything, and thanks for letting me live at your house uninvited for years and years and years.
I'm a little sick in the studio, so excuse my voice if it sounds different from the last. But Pastor Brandon, you have also been such an amazing impact in my life. You've been with me through the hard times when me and Christian were there, and we were pretty rough. And then you've also been with me the entire praise and worship journey. Like, you honestly would always push me to do more on stage. Like, Shelly, sing out. Like, you've been so amazing, and you've honestly just brightened my life. Like, honestly, so many fun times we used to have, and I'm so thankful for that. I'm so thankful that I've ever, like, had the pleasure of knowing you. Like, you've gone through so much, and it's just so amazing to see what kind of Christian you are, and you're just an amazing person. Love you.
Hey, Boo, or Pastor Brandon. I know that I'm your wife, and of course I'm going to say all the gooey, lovey-dovey stuff to you, but thank you for being the spiritual person in my life, my partner. Thank you for always being there, always picking me up when I'm down, beating me in the head with the Bible when I needed it, praying for me, praying with me, loving me when I've tried to walk away, and pulling me back with a lot of struggle when I needed it. So thank you for always, 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 always praying for me and believing in me that God has a purpose for my life. And thank you for loving me unconditionally like Jesus did for everyone else. Because without your love, your support, there's no way that I would be here right now. So, thank you. I love you. You're the best ever. And I'm past my 2 minutes, so I need to go. Love you. Bye.
Oh, sorry. Thank you, Poopa, for being an amazing pastor and all that you've done, all that you put us through, and the lessons that you teach really teach me something, and it's really helpful that my grandpa is Christian and so is my dad. Thank you. Love you, Poopa.
pastor?
It's,
Can you describe a pastor?
it's someone that teaches you more about God and Jesus. Yeah.
Zeke?
And also, they talk about Jesus and God. And
Yes. King?
Someone who is one of the heads of church.
The leader of the church? Anybody else have an answer? Anybody else tell me what a pastor is? What is the pastor to you? What does he mean to you?
Grandpa and a great man. The world to God.
Jesus and God? Isaac, do you know what a pastor is? Do you know what a pastor is, Isaac? No? Aiden, do you know what a pastor is?
A pastor is a leader of the church.
A leader of the church.
You're the best pastor ever. I like you. I'm really going to work with you. The best pastor in the world. Love you, Poopa. I like all your lessons that you taught everyone. Thank you for being the best person in the world. Thank you for being my pastor. You're the best pastor. You're a good man. Man. Will you play Nerf games with me, Poopa? Pastor, you are so funny. Like when you eat lunch with me.